You're about to award 100,000 VC to the top play of Season 2. You chose these four. Let's crown a champion. Hit play and let's go. Your winner from Episode 9 was E24J1, who got all spun out with this combo move. Your second contender is Zay.
With just a few games in the books, Brent, what are coaches right now looking for from their team, from their players?
Well, I think you're still trying to figure out what your identity is, Kevin. You've played a few games. You're trying a few different rotations. You still want to do that over the course of the next 25 games before you really settle into what you know is going to give you the best chance offensively and defensively and win games.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Barnett in at the small forward position. Now here's Porzingis. Right, the pass to Porzingis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
And Jackson gets it to go.
Oh, that's a great setup by MP. This guy is as unselfish as they come.
Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Now the pass to Wright. Four on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, rebounded by Jackson. Memphis with the ball. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
And some big news for MP with his endorsements. Greg, he'll be one of the faces representing Gatorade in short order.
And you think back to all the famous stars who have represented Gatorade. Now, adding MP to that group, that is a huge honor.
Now, MP. Following the miss by Denny Avdia from deep. And the basket by Jackson.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Avdia dishes to Beal. Wright looking around. To the inside. Hachimura. And the rejection by Jackson.
Washington ball.
Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis. Here's Morant. A 20-point game for him in the win against Minnesota. MP outside. From 7, whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Their offense is rolling. A perfect start, 4 of 4 so far.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Memphis?
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Now, here's Avdia. 11 points for him in that last game against Utah.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Right against Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's a thing of beauty. Certain plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate.
That one drops for him.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
MP kicks to Morant. Barnett passes to Adams. Back to MP. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Barnett's got 7.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Down low. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by MP. Barnett's got his 3rd assist on the night. Wizards trail by 8. And Beal kicks to Avdia. Pass to Wright. Passes to Hachimura. Good on the shot.
Hachimura just strong, doing what it took to get that one off.
And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Bane passes to Barnett. And the dunk by MP.
Assist goes to.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Wizards trail by 10. Right, the pass to Beal. Now, here's Avdia. Not a lot of room. Good, it's Beal picking up the assist.
And Beal finding a guy with a better look that time.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Last time they met was in Memphis.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
Now we'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
Here's Beal after the basket by Jaren Jackson. MP left side. He can't get that one to fall. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. And we have to take another powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Wright dishes to Beal. Pass to Hachimura. Kicks it to Avdia. Back to Hachimura. Porzingis trying to get free.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Morant passes to Barnett. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And Beal kicks to Hachimura. There's the pass to Avdia. The Wizards with another miss. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies, leading by 12. And the foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul. From the Wizards, they're shooting reasonably well, 45%. Running at the wings, Beal and Avdia. Rui Hachimura out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Wright in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. With his first shot attempt, here's Gafford. And he converts the layup. Gafford's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Wizards. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back. But now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Wizards trail by 20. Avdia, the pass to Gafford. He kicks to Avdia. Wizards passing it around. Wright finds Hachimura. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Adams. Hachimura, no good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Morant against Wright. Here's Morant. 15 points in the game. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Basketball.
For the Washington Wizards, they come in off the loss to the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
MP outside. Adams trying to free himself up. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
First personal
The big body and soft hands and positioning right there helped Adams to grab that board.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Pass to Avdia. And here is Gafford. Adams defending. Gafford inside. Adams on him. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Possession.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Now here's Morant. Outside Jackson. Here's Bane. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Timeout.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Now here's Wright. Passes it to Gafford. Now here's Beal. Wright outside. Clock at 6. Outside for Beal. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Barnett. Washington with the rebound.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Wright, the pass to Gafford. And it's off the back rim. No good.
When you are wrapped up that tightly in the mid-range, you are better off just moving the ball.
Yeah, that's one where you hope if he gets in there the next time, he makes a different choice.
In terms of the entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one's on Morant. Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant. This guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
And the first one drops. And he can't hit the second.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
For Washington, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Beal finds Wright.
Come on.
Over in the corner, Avdia. Pass to Gafford. Wright. This one for 3.
Let's go.
The Wizards with another miss. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated
pass
offense
back.
in his rookie
Pass
season
back.
to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse.
Dang. Come
The
on,
pass
doggy.
to Avdia. And
Come on.
here's Beal over Bane.
Don't let him get it. Don't let him get it.
Hachimura.
Don't let him get it back.
Rejection
Get
by
that out of there.
Jackson.
Get that up out of there.
And it's on a bounce. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And Washington making a change. Porzingis has checked in.
Kristaps Porzingis.
Here's Gafford. 5 points in the game. 5 to shoot. And stolen by MP. And here we go. Fast break and Morant's got it. And a wide open look for Payne. From outside off the mark. Washington's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the
Stole
second
the ball.
quarter. Avdia kicks to Beal. Now here's Avdia. Adams defending. And stolen by MP. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And the dunk by
Dunk on you,
MP.
boy.
And that was an
Go
impressive
with
solo effort by MP, coming away with the steal and turning it into points on the other end.
Avdia with it.
Come on.
Defended by Adams. And here we go. MP
Stole it
heading to the
again.
hoop. And
Dunk on
MP throws it down.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that. You see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
What y'all gonna do
Now
about
here's
it? What
Wright.
y'all gonna do? What you gonna do?
Shoots over Morant. And the rejection by Jackson. Bane passes to Barnett. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal
The
foul.
Wizards, one of these
Third
teams
team
that's still
foul.
in search of an identity. They've got a lot of skilled players, but it's really hard to
Shooting
say
for Memphis.
right now what this team is all about.
A
Taking
factor
2
in
shots.
Washington's lack of identity has to be
Foul.
their frequent roster changes.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin. There's been
okay.
a revolving door there, and the
We'll make
front
this-
office makes a lot of moves. They're just trying to capture something, trying to get their star player healthy, and trying to regroup and see if something clicks.
Well, Greg, with this
Miss
Memphis
Kelly.
Grizzlies team, You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Good, and a nice assist
There
from
we go.
Morant.
And we got it.
Morant's got 4 assists now tonight.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, here is Morris. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Can't hit from 12.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Morant kicks to Bane. Pass to Barnett. A good finish at the rack.
There we
off
go.
the sweet
There we
feet.
go. There we go.
Barnett's got 12
Put
now
it
in
in
this
there.
quarter.
And
Red
that's
like
10
water.
straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Barton finds Morris.
Keep that on Kobe.
Outside, Beal.
Come on. RP Kobe.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3.
No, y'all didn't take me out.
Substitute.
So it's Memphis with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. They've been
Your
active.
Wizards, 39. The Grizzlies, 78.
I ain't gonna lie, this team pretty good.
It's time to welcome your
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Barnett in at small forward. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Left side, Porzingis. And he comes up with the deuce. Porzingis has got 12.
Well, this is a big-time night for Porzingis. He's really fun when he gets going like this.
And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Washington basketball.
And listen, boo. It's all right.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for Washington. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. Kicks to Avdia. Wright outside. Passes it to Gafford. Just 5 on the clock. Over Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant passes to Barnett, and he gets the basket.
Come on, in.
So a chance at the line for one more.
Give me my
He's
points.
got
Add
a
them
lot
up,
to do with
baby.
the
Add them up.
position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight
At
from
the
him.
line for the Grizzlies.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
And the
Shooting
free throw
one.
line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
That one misses for Barnett.
Come
And
on,
what you
guys.
appreciate
Set
about
a little
MP
inch. Y'all
is
can-
how even-keeled he is. He's someone his
Memphis
guys
foul.
love playing
Desmond
with.
Bane.
Always
That's
a
all right.
shame to see a
Second
guy like
personal
Bradley
foul.
Beal have to
First
go
team
in
foul.
for season-ending surgery
At the
like
line
he
for
did in
Washington.
2022.
Well, that decision, I think, was tough, but in the end, for the length and longevity of his career, was the smart one for Bradley Beal. Get himself fully healthy, fully physically and mentally ready to get back on the NBA floor and be as productive as he's been throughout his career.
Here's Barnett. Fouled on the shot and picks up
There
2
we go.
points. So 1 free throw coming up.
3rd personal
They
foul.
own the interior right now. 10
the
straight
line for the
points
Grizzlies.
coming from inside.
MP.
And he hasn't
One
cashed in
shot.
on his chances at the line, only making 1 free throw. And the free throw, no good. Something that the Wizards struggled with last year, Brent, was a lack of consistency.
Yeah, constantly shifting the rosters and starting lineups. Obviously a new coach, so tactically some different things being deployed. You gotta find a dependable foundation, and Training camp in the early part of the season for this team, really, really important.
And Adams kicks to Bain. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Jackson. Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Finally,
And
you
that
got
has
to
got
block.
to help the
Finally.
morale of this team.
you're
Let's
doing
see if
what
that
you do.
sets up a run here.
And here are the Grizzlies now.
Dunk that, boy.
Adams with the
That's what I'm talking
slam.
about.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree.
got it.
That's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Come
Stick
on, come
with
on.
fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Avdia gets the bucket.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Memphis has gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. MP finds Jackson, shoots over Gafford, and there's
got it, Jackson. That's what I'm talking about,
assist by
Jackson.
MP.
Assist from
That's now
Respect
8
on
points
it,
for
boy,
Jaren
man.
Jackson. Wizards have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there.
Don't play with him like
To
that.
right,
Don't play with Memphis like that. Don't
shoots
Memphis
over
got the
Morant.
heaters. Got the heat.
Offensive rebound, and the basket is good. Gafford's got 7.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for
Got
the
John
offense
Durant,
by
and
getting
they
on
got
the
Jackson
offensive
on it.
glass.
Here's
See,
Barnett,
you gonna win this one.
rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Avdia. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the
That's
foul.
all right, Jackson. That's all right, Jackson. That's what I'm talking
Jaren
about.
Jackson.
Thugging all day.
Back in
Second team.
2017,
Thugging,
Denny played professionally in his home country,
For the Wizards.
representing Israeli basketball. He was a stud.
And for Avdia, he managed Brent to rack up 3 consecutive Israeli League championships.
Yeah, he really
Adams
was the
always
go-to
come through.
guy, and he became the youngest MVP in league history at the tender age of 19. So doing all of that before entering the 2020
talking about
draft
John
had a
Durant,
lot
know
of
what I'm talking
NBA
about.
teams
Like
intrigued
water.
that, look, this guy has played in big games
Good
and
shot.
in big moments. Could he do that for us?
And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Wizards ball.
Pass to Beal. Right outside. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Porzingis for a 3. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Barnett passes to Bain. Morant against Wright. Now, here's MP. Tight defense on him. Nice D from Porzingis. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button. We saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans in the DMV, seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. Here's Avdia. Percentage look for him.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Okay, time now for an injury report. Now an update on Rui Hachimura from David Aldridge. David, what'd you find out?
Thanks, Kevin. I got some news from the Wizards' head athletic trainer. He said it was not what they wanted to hear. It's a broken hand. He's definitely going to be sitting the rest of this one out and potentially a significantly longer time before he'll be back on the court. Kevin, really, really bad news tonight.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of
Can't
action.
pass it to
Everybody
Jackson.
wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Here's Barnett. And MP throws
There we
it
go.
down.
Throw it down.
It is hard to hold MP down. He
Lay it
just
down
keeps
in there.
coming at you.
Laid it down.
What a night.
Play with my boy.
Washington's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime.
I'm talking about doing
Right, the pass to
teamwork
Beal.
with Jackson. Makes the dream work.
Gafford
Teamwork.
against Jackson. Gafford kicks to
And
right.
Adam too.
Outside, Beal.
All my boys out here right now. These my day ones right here. They make you happy.
It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has
You
got
wanna
rebound
win
number 13
without
with
them.
that last one.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Here's Barnett. And the layup is good.
Here we go.
Barnett's got 10 points in just the second half.
And just too quick with it.
33 points in
MP
this.
making a miss.
Tommy Pippen.
Right, the pass to Beal.
Tommy Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan mixed together with Kobe.
Avdia
Come on.
with it.
Y'all ain't got nothing on me. Beasties.
The pass to Gafford.
Come on.
Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim.
Mark sound more like a Pippen.
I'm not sure. Bradley Beal has to be somewhere high up on the scouting report, and the defense lost him.
Porzingis with the steal. Avdia with it. Now defended by MP. Beal gets a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Beal's got 7 points for the quarter.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Bain kicks to MP. Back to Bain. Over right. Bain, no good. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. To the middle. Got a piece of it.
Don't worry
Stolen
about
by
it,
Jackson. Here's Morant. Count the bucket. And
Foul,
he's got
my
a free
boy.
throw coming up as
That's what
well.
I'm talking about.
Third personal
And a
foul.
breakdown here,
Found
guys.
my boy like that. They found my Durant like that.
Substitution on the court.
Don't foul my boy like that. It's disrespect. I'm taking it.
Running at the wings, Beal and Avdia. Porzingis is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's right in at the point. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Barnett. Porzingis with the block. Beal against Green. And Beal kicks to right. With social media and the cult celebrity, a lot of pitfalls for players. Brent, is the NBA doing a good job preparing them to face those very public challenges?
15 foul.
It's a really good question, Kevin. And I think what's interesting is to study players who've been in the NBA for a while that are embracing social media versus what you're seeing with younger players who have grown up with social media and how they handle that dynamic coming in. And I think, quite frankly, the younger players are a lot better at doing it than some of the older
Come
players.
on, my guy. He should have dodged that damn.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First
He
personal
could have
foul.
beat it, bro.
Team is in the penalty.
Free throw drops.
You had that
for
one. Yo,
right.
you had to take it there. I just really don't
Right.
really
Taking.
He's
like
perfect
to do,
from the line this time.
put it up in there.
Memphis has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Inside, Gibson with the steal.
Come on.
Pass to Gill. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
The finish, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And he gets a lot of praise for his jumper, but Davis can also play above the rim.
The drive by MP. Passes it to Concho. Back to MP. 4 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And just miss after miss right now. Washington's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Grizzlies.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
A two-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Ja Morant.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Here's Barnett. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal
Determined drive from MP. Gets inside and forces that foul. That trip to the line is earned.
MP. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so he's able to get one of two. Here's Washington. They're on a 12-3 run. Davis with the bucket.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Green taking his time here. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Right.
Well, with his scoring ability, MP is a challenging defensive assignment for anybody trying to guard him.
MP at the line for 2.
First one falls for him. That one misses. And here's Gibson. He'll bring it up for Washington. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And the foul called on MP.
MP.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And he makes the first. Gill hits them both. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Conchar, the pass to Barnett. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Here's Wright. Pass to Gibson. Here's Gill. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful
Don't come back, my dog.
all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Let me see if he will give me 2,000, man. He please give me 2,000. I can't do corner 3. Can't do that. What we do first, though. I can't do corner 3. We got 2 more to do. Damn. I promise I'll get them in there, man. I mean, we got 2 more to do. Damn. Promise I'll get them in there, man. Sign with Jordan. Let's go.
Great perimeter defense in this win tonight. How did you guys manage to shut them down?
Shit, working as a damn team. That's what.
Great perimeter defense in this win tonight. How did you guys manage to shut them down?
Shit, working as a damn
This team is extremely versatile on defense, man. I mean, we can switch pretty much every pick and roll if needed. You know, our guards are going to, battle in the post with the bigs if need be. You know, that sort of versatility is what really makes us a difficult team to play.
So you were really crowding ball handlers tonight and causing turnovers, general chaos. What did you see out there?
Again, when you switch, sometimes it creates a favorable matchup. Maybe the guy's using having the ball in, his hands, so far from the basket. I just tried to be more aggressive. And thankfully, it paid off, brother.
Certainly did. Thank you.
Of course.
I spoke with Ashley, and she was clear about the ground rules for this interview.
Okay, great.
No. Frighteningly clear.
Yeah, she's just trying to protect me, man, that's all.
Right. Well, make sure to let her know that I was clear with you that this is an off-the-records interview.
Bro, it sounds like she put the fear in your heart a little bit.
Yeah, well, she knows a lot about my personal life. I'll just leave it at that.
Okay. All right. Anyway. Interesting, but we can leave it at that.
Anyway, what I know so far is that Othella Akpem has been butting heads with people in the front office.
Yeah.
Is this correct?
100% true.
Can you tell more about that?
Yeah, that's what I'm here for, man. But I do have to ask you, I'm a little nervous right now. I don't usually do things like this, so just bear with me a little bit.
I promise to be a sympathetic, yet journalistically impartial ear.
Great. I appreciate that. So as you know, it all starts on draft night, and most of the fans didn't want me there.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so they hired Freddie Novak to smooth things over with the fans on a PR perspective.
Interesting.
But it wasn't like a commercial, like cynical stuff like the media made it out to be.
What was it?
Okay, so they wanted to ease my transition to the starting lineup. So if the fans were all over me, any little mistake I made would be a huge deal in the press. You know what I'm saying? So the front office just wanted to take the pressure off of me. It was all about helping me reach my highest potential.
So this was a top-down initiative?
Oh, absolutely. But the thing is, I was also on board with it. Supporting the community has always been huge for me, so I was already planning to get to know the fans regardless.
I see. Now, you're right. But how did Othella Akpem then play into this?
Man, he literally forbid me from doing any of the activities that me and my team came up with to help achieve those goals, man.
He forbid you?
Straight up. Straight up. He even said I could ignore anything coming from Freddie Novak's group. And obviously, I work very closely with Freddie on this.
Wow, okay, so why do you think he was so against you having these interactions with the fans?
Say the truth, John. I'm not sure. But it was not reasonable. I mean, there was no logical explanation for it. So all I could think of is that he had some sort of axe to grind or something.
Well, with who?
I don't know. I have no clue. Was it me, Freddie, the fans? I mean, he didn't say, obviously, but I don't know.
MP, that's very interesting.
Yeah, I thought you might like that, man.
Well, of course, I'll have to verify all this. I mean, I can't publish these claims based on one off-the-record interview.
No, listen, man, I expect nothing less of you, John. I understand.
Okay, well, is there anything else I should know?
Nah, that's pretty much it. You have any other questions?
No, I mean, look, I don't know what's your motivation behind doing this, nor did I ask, but I appreciate you coming to me with this story, MP.
I appreciate you, man. Taking the time as always.
Anytime you want to talk again about this, let me know. I'm always here.
For sure. Oh, you're here, so that can't be good.
Well, it's not bad either. Things aren't inherently good or bad. They just are as we are today.
Okay, so what's up?
So the trade rumor leaked, and Othello is escalating things.
Okay, because of the Luck article?
Almost certainly.
So what's our next move?
Well, first things first, you're wanted in the press room. Now, Nate White had this report, so you're going to want to call on him first, face this head on.
Okay, yeah, I can handle Nate.
I'm sure you can. After that, head to the office so we can talk next steps, okay? We're going to have to accelerate the plan a little bit because the rumor dropped.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good.
Remember, you want to be here. You have nothing to hide. If the team is looking to trade you, this is the first you're hearing about it.
All right. Thanks, eh?
Yeah.
Salty, I do that to them often. Versace on my feet, and you know your daddy bought them. For the streets, so you know I never house them. I'm like a GPS.
What's up?
I'ma reroute them. Gemini, send them where I found them. I ain't met a worth keeping.
I don't do no beatbox, leave your feet hot. That running like a track star, right out them Reeboks. There's no more parties for your shorty, but she still gon' be a to find a with some guap with your bro. Got no cap, we counted big bucks before I saw that TikTok. Your favorite rapper probably waiting on the next trend. I'd rather get it out the mud before you help me. That boy Mike Deezy, he don't rock with me. They ain't no stopping me. I seen them pop up out the cut when fans start upping all my streams. I remember ain't nobody used to talk about my heat. I remember everything, I never throw away receipts. I don't do no beatbox, leave your feet hot. That running like a track star, right out them Reeboks. There's no more parties for your shorty, but she still gon' be a to find a with some guap. Oh, I see they catch up. Oh, God. If you see Cap, just put the Billy on it. Got the city on it. I was riding in that Civic, homie, probably with a shorty. Now I never like to kick it. Everybody keep recording. Go by two things in my lifestyle: money and lose. Everything start getting better. You gon' see they ain't even cool with you. Bad tryna fool with them. Want nothing to do. Fake love tryna make amends just cause of that little bitty trend on TikToks. Leave your feet hot. That running like a track star, right out them Reeboks. There's no more parties for your shorty, but she still gon' be a to find a with some guap. I go by dollar sign, yeah, I get that. Without them dollar signs, let's see how far your bars gon' get. Don't do no features unless I know you got no price on this. This double lamb ain't got OGs, just throw a beat and I'ma eat little.
Why do I feel like your puppet? You pull my strings while you play me. Why do I move with your movement? Up on your stage, I'm performing. Left you, but I'm back here on your sofa. Thought I needed space, I want you closer. So why do I move with your movement? Under your strings like a puppet. I'm too afraid to turn my back on this. Swear you did a number on me like some raffle tickets. Lucky you stuck with me, might as well tattoo that. Be like that sometimes you show up, I be acting different. Maybe I'm crazy, but if I lose you, oh, I don't know if I survive. You drive me crazy for your amusement, and I'm alone for the ride. Got me talking. Why do I feel like your puppet? You pull my strings while you play me. Why do I move with your movement? Up on your stage, I'm performing. Left you, but I'm back here on your sofa. Thought I needed space, I want you closer. So why do I move with your movement? Under your strings like a puppet. I'm too afraid to turn my back on this. Swear you did a number on me like some raffle tickets. Lucky you stuck with me, might as well tattoo that. Be like that sometimes you show up, I be acting different. Maybe I'm crazy, but if I lose.
Bluetooth mode. Bluetooth mode.
I'm gonna end the video. I hear you guys. Make sure y'all have a blessed day. Make sure you subscribe to T Tamara Loyalty on Twitch. Make sure you follow me and hit that notification bell on Twitch. And this is your girl Cream T Tamara Loyalty on YouTube. Make sure you follow me on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to that YouTube channel. And I appreciate you guys. And I will be back with another video tomorrow sometime. And that's it. Peace, y'all. Thanks for all y'all support.